Today, Top 30 is the only company in the world able to design, produce, set up and manage a top-level competition. Everything within the same company. Everything with the trustworthiness and professionalism that an official competition requires. Everything. Top 30. Top 30. The heart of climbing.
Hello and welcome back to the speed finals here live in Mokpo, Korea. It's a very cold, quiet night here in South Korea, and we're just about to start underway with the women's finals and the men's finals. The women's, they go straight into the quarterfinals as there was a pull-out from the Mongolians during the qualification stages, which meant only the top 8 actually go through. So we're starting off with the men's last 16. Let's just have a look now at the men's up on your screen. So the men's 16, I'll just build this up for you, 1 second.
결승전은 남녀 토너먼트 형식으로 진행이 되는데요. 먼저 남자 2명이 먼저 올라가서 승자가 올라가고 패자는.
So this is how they will line up in the start of the men's
여자
last 16.
2명이 양쪽으로
The
결승전을 펼쳐서
fastest man on the planet at the moment in this speed event with 5.88 seconds. He's racing Sean McCall. Sean McCall, his debut into the last 16 in any World Cup. It's a great start for opening of this competition. You can see the other lineups as they about to take their positions in a few moments' time. Sean McCall is just outside next to the wall now. He's warming up, and I've just seen Evgeny Vichovsky. He's just come out as well. So it's bitterly cold here now this evening in Korea. We are in Mokpo, a port to the south of the island. Only 250,000 in population. It's the 6th biggest city here in South Korea.
IFSC 목포 스포츠 플라깅 월드컵 대회 이번 연도 최종대 이번 연도 최종 스피드 결승전이 열리겠습니다.
Okay, so just as we're getting ready for the first of the men's, this is how the women's will line up. And as you can see, there's a bye, or some of the athletes have gone straight through into the quarterfinals. As the Mongolians pulled out mid-competition, it meant the competition had already started and the top 16 had already been formed from the results from the qualifications. And then as the qualifications took place, so as you can see, the final 8 for the quarterfinals have already been drawn due to the Mongolian athletes pulling out, which meant the draw had already been done, and this is how they line up.
The speed final will start.
So we're live here in Korea in HD on YouTube, on the IFSC.tv channel, and if you're having any problems, you can go to our 247.tv, the host site for web streaming. If you've missed any of the competitions so far here in Korea, you can go to the YouTube channel, the IFSC YouTube channel. You can watch the replay of the qualifications this morning. You can watch the speed qualifications replay this afternoon. And obviously we're live this afternoon, the evening for these finals. Tomorrow morning in Korea we start off at 10 AM for the semi-finals. And so tomorrow morning, 10 AM Central Korean time, will be the start of the semi-finals. That will be closely followed by the finals in the afternoon at 5 PM. That will be about 10 AM in England, 11 Central European time, I believe, for tomorrow, for the finals for the league qualifications. The second World Cup we have here in Asia in just 20 days' time.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2012 IFSC Mokpo Sport Climbing World Cup speed final will begin.
1 minute to go for our first climbers.
Just 1 minute to go.
남자 결승전과 여자 결승전 토너먼트가 교대로 펼쳐지게 되겠습니다. 여러분, 다시 한번 선수들에게 큰 함성과 박수로 좋은 경기 보여주시면.
This is a big warm welcome here from the crowd in Korea, as here we are with our first athletes. Evgeny Jaskovsky on the left, the world record holder of 5.88 seconds, lines up against Sean McCall. It's a straight knockout. If one of the climbers falls, the other climber will go through if he tops. Other than that, it's the first to the top.
현재 세계 기록 보유자입니다.
On the right hand side, we have Sean McCall from Canada.
There he is, Sean McCall.
Yeah.
Sorry about that mix there from our producer. Just changing off the introduction of the athletes, but here we go.
Ready?
Full start for Sean McCall. He gets a yellow card.
번째 경기답게.
And your mark. Ready?
We're off cleanly the second time round. Evgeny away very fast. This is fast, 6.76 seconds and 10.05 for Sean McCall. So 6.76, that's him through to the next round.
네, 이번 대회 가장 큰 관전 포인트는 예능의 선수의 5.88초가 세계 신기록 5.88초가 깨질 것인가?
So here we are on the left.
The IFSC from Russia.
Yeah!
On the right hand side, we have number 24, Alexander Shevchenko from Russia.
So So Vyacheslav Benderchek of Russia versus Arsenij Shevchenko on the right of Russia.
Ready?
Okay, they're neck and neck. This is fast. 6.54 from Shevchenko on the right versus 6.61. So 6.54 from Shevchenko.
이번 스피드 라인은 러시아 선수들이 강세를 보이고 있는 것 같습니다. 토너먼트 형식을 이긴 사람만이 다음 라운드에 진출할 수 있습니다.
So Sergei Abradanov on the left.
Number 28, Sergei Abradanov from Russia. On the right hand side, we have number 29, Artem Sabalenko from Russia.
Artem Salvalev from Russia on the right hand side. So battle of the Russians again. Waiting to see, can we see a world record broken here in Korea?
Ready?
Both climbers away cleanly. Sergei taking an early lead. Kristen's up 6.74. 6.74 seconds. That is a fast time there.
러시아 선수가 6초 74로 다음 라운드에 진출하게 되었습니다.
6.74. So they're all beating the 7-second, these winners. We want to say beating 6 seconds to go through to the next round. Next up here on the left-hand side from the Czech Republic,
러시아 선수와의 대결.
Lieber Horza.
On the left side, we have Libor Hroza from Czech Republic.
There he is,
On
not
the
doing a
right-hand
dance,
side,
he's just
number
working out his
27,
route.
Koklin Stasyev from Russia.
Stanislav Kokorin on the right. Every name we can see here in the final.
And your mark.
Can definitely beat this score, get close to this 5.88 seconds. They do it in training, apparently. Here we go.
Ready?
Lieber Horza gets a good clean start. He's had a slip there. And Kokorin, 6.36 seconds.
다음 라운드에 진출하게 되었습니다.
This is good, guys.
한 번의 기회가 주어지기 때문에 두 번의 기회가 주어지지가 않는데요.
야, 수근아, 가자! 이길지도 몰라!
예브게니 선수의 전 세계
So
기록 보유자.
the old world champion, the
On
world
left-hand
champion,
side,
sorry, the old
we
world
have
record holder.
Zhou Qixin from China.
Chu Xing from China.
On the right-hand side, number 39, Cho Seung-eun from Korea.
And Cho Seung-hwa from Korea. Big support here from the local crowd. He wants to perform well for these guys.
And your mark.
And Chu Xizong on the left, the world champion from Paris.
Ready?
Zhong is away fast. He's slowed down towards the end there, 8.11 seconds. Just to make sure he got through. Sure he had the time, 8.11
세계
on
신기록
the
보유자답게
left-hand side there.
빠른 속도로 올라갔습니다.
Okay, so 2 more races in the last 16 here. in the men's, and then we'll be going to the women's quarterfinals shortly. So Ukraine versus Poland coming up. Daniel Boldarov from the Ukraine on the left-hand side. Jedrzej Komenczynski on the right-hand side.
We have number 33, Daniel Boldarov from Ukraine. On the right-hand side, we have number 21, Jedrzej Komenczynski from Poland.
And your mark. Ready.
It's neck and neck so far. It's going to be on the buzzer. Oh, wow, look at the times. 6.50 on the left takes it. 6.50 beats 6.55. Yaroslav from the Ukraine wins that.
최선을 다하고 있는 선수들에게 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
Wow, what a fast time that was. Okay, this is the last of the last 16 races for the men's finals. Yaroslav Gontarek of the Ukraine
한국의 선수, 한국
versus Sung-Jun of
천정명 선수.
On the left
Korea.
hand side, we have number 34, Yaroslav Gontarek from Ukraine. On the right hand side, we have number 46, Chae Sung-jun from Korea.
최성준 선수.
There they are, that's home support cheering on. Sung-Jun Chao from Korea.
Ready.
Full start on the left-hand side.
부정 출발이죠.
So that yellow card indicates if he gets one more, he's out of there.
And your mark. Ready.
Good clean start, second time round. Yaroslav very fast away there. 6.8 seconds.
우크라이나 선수 6초80으로 다음 라운드에 진출하게 되었습니다.
Number 34, Yaroslav Gontarek.
So that's it for the
winner of
men's.
competition.
6.8 seconds.
46번.
I do apologise, we have one race left to fill the final spot. Sinitsyn on the right,
we
Leonardo
have
on the
number 14,
left.
Leonardo Cordaro from Italy. On
Leonardo
the right hand
Cotaro
side, we have number 25, Sergei Sinitsyn from Russia.
versus Sergei Sinitsyn.
And your mark. Ready.
So we're off. Leonardo's away there. He's into the next round, I think. Oh, that was close. I nearly spoke too soon. So Sinitsyn is out.
The winner
Leonardo,
is number 14.
7.17 seconds.
The winner is
4
number
hundredths of a
14,
second
Leonardo
before
Cordaro from Italy.
between him. 7.17 seconds.
네, 이것으로 남자 16강전 마무리하고 여자 8강전을 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
And here are them results. You can see on the left-hand side their times.
네, 지금 앞에
And who makes it through to the next
결과가
round?
나왔습니다, 여러분.
So now we'll go straight over to the women's results. So we'll just take this.
남자 16강에는 러시아 선수들의 강세가
We'll just wait for the announcement. The women's, here they are. So let's have a look who's coming on.
여자 8강 여자 선수들에게 큰 박수와 함성 보내주시기 바랍니다.
On your left-hand side, Alexandra Rudzinska from Poland.
Alexandra Rudzinska on the left-hand side.
On your right-hand side, Monika Prokopiuk from Poland.
And right, Monika Prokopik from Poland.
And your mark.
Approach the starting. 8.33 seconds is the record to beat here. So they just have to beat each other to get to the next round.
Ready.
Battle of the poles. Rudzinska slipped there. She slipped twice at 9.7 seconds. Prokopek is through. Rudzinska was actually one of the fastest through to this
The winner is Monika Prokopiuk
end of the
from
competition.
Poland.
She'll be disappointed with that final slip there. As they give each other a hug. And now we have Anouk from France on the left-hand side. Anouk Joubert versus Anastasia Savisko of Russia.
Left-hand side, Anouk Joubert from France.
Told you this event was fast. Shooting
Right
through.
side, Maria Krasavina from Russia.
And your mark. Ready.
98번 러시아 선수 8초 8위로 다음 라운드에 진출하겠습니다.
.82 was the time there on the right-hand side from Anastasia. 8.82, and she's
Maria
through.
Krasavina from Russia.
Sorry, that was Maria Krasaneva through the next race.
Left-hand side, Alina Gaidamakina from Russia. On your right side, Yulia Levoskina from Russia.
And your mark. Ready.
The winner is Yulia Levoskina from Russia. On your left side, Edita Ropek from Poland. On your right side, Esther Bruckner from
Ejeta
France.
Ropek from against Esther Bruckner. This is a repeat of last week's final
신기록을 보유하고 있습니다.
in Zinning, where Esther just edged it and took the gold. Esther, the silver.
Ready.
We'll start for Esther on the right-hand side. Full start for Esther there. She has a yellow card. Has to get away clean now.
On your mark. Ready.
Esther edges this race again, 9.37 seconds. And that sees her through. Just beating Jetta Ropek. Battle of these two goes on.
The winner is
Esther wins again.
from France.
네, 다음으로 남자 8강전, 8강전 토크 예선전이 있겠습니다. 8강전입니다, 여러분.
네, 남자 스피드 8강전. 세계 기록 보유자.
Okay, so we're straight over to the men's last quarterfinals.
On the left-hand side, we have number 26, Evgeny Mokpo from Russia.
Evgeny
And on the
Vachevskovsky
right-hand side, we have Arseny Shevchenko from Russia.
versus Arseny Shevchenko.
On your mark.
Arseny Shevchenko on the right. And these two can both break 6 seconds. New world record hold on the left. Fast start for both. Slip there from the current world
24번
world record holder, but it goes to the right hand side with 6.83 seconds. Time's definitely a lot slower than last week,
The winner
but the
is
conditions are a lot more
Shevchenko from Russia.
different. Last week we had temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than here. We're also at higher altitude with a lot drier conditions here. It's a bit more
On the
salty in the air.
left-hand side, we have
Bit of
Sergei
dampness now
Abramovich
coming to the
from
evening,
Russia.
and it's
On the
considerably
right-hand side, we
considerably
have
colder
Stanislav
than what we had
Kuklin
last
from
year.
Russia.
Sergei Abradakmanov on the left versus Stanislav Kokorin on the right. Russians dominating this sport at the moment, although they don't in the French, with the women's, with the French holding that title.
Ready?
Here we go. Oh, and we have a tie. We have a tie. 6.32 seconds. Now the judges are coming in. The judges are coming in to discuss. 6.32 seconds. I think that's the fastest we've had today as well. Both climbers neck and neck. Just waiting to see what this actually means. Do they race again, or not quite sure what happens now. Here at this World Cup, there's a speed timing machine. It's where they hit the buzzer. It's like a machine, but it takes effect as soon as it's hit. And some speed walls have pressure pads, so it's as soon as they're touched, like in a swimming pool. And this could be one of the reasons why we have variation in times by hundredths of a second. We're waiting for the officials to actually have a look into what is the next stage for this race. And apparently they go back to the previous results. And looking at the previous result, it was Kokorin with 6.36 seconds versus Abradakmanov 6.74 seconds. So I believe it will be Kokorin going through on a countback.
네, 지금 동료를 이겼을 때 지금 규정에 대해서 계속 체크를 하고 있는 중인데요. 시계는 6초 3위, 0.001초도 틀리지 않는 6초 3위에 양쪽의 시계가 멈춰 있습니다. 같은 러시아 선수 6초 3위 동료를 이겼는데.
So everybody's standing around waiting to see. The judges are just going through what could happen. I think they're just checking back the previous times. We have 6.36 seconds for Kokorin.
이번이 마지막입니다. 그런 만큼 더 신중을 가하면서 결과를 측정하기 위해 잠시 이야기 중에 있습니다. 여러분 잠시만
It is
기다려
count
주십시오.
back that I get from the results. They are just checking. It was just my head poking into the screen there, nosing over the shoulders of the judges. Do apologise, just waiting for this speed finals to get back underway. We're just waiting for the officials just to come up with the time. Just checking with the athletes now. Stanislav Kokorin versus Abradakmanov are both of Russia. They've both climbed 6.32 seconds, exact time score, and it now goes back to their last results on the last round.
여러 가지 논의가 이루어지고 있는 가운데 6초 3위, 정확하게 6초 3위 동료를 잃었던 두 러시아
Just while we're
선수에게
waiting, guys, if you get over to the IFSC Sports climbing website, if you go into there, there's a link to go to the sports media website to click back
Please
the
wait
bid,
for a moment
to back
for
the
research.
vote to go into the Olympics. Get over to the IFSC Sports, IFSC Facebook page, follow the link and back us to get into the Olympics. Whether you're for it, whether you're against it, please just do it. That's just a request from us.
이런 상황이 진짜 흔치는 않은 것
We want to
같습니다.
get this sport into the Olympics. We want the sport to grow. Maybe not necessarily speed climbing is your favourite if you're watching now and you've missed the lead, but as a whole, all the three in one sport, eventually will like them all in the Olympics at one day. 2020, we could be seeing this next to the other sports in the Olympics. All we need to do is get your support behind it. Now, we just wait for the result of these two. Stanislav versus Kokorin. Sorry, Stanislav Kokorin versus Abradakmanov of Russia.
The winner is
And it
Kokorin
is
from
Stanislav
Russia.
Kokorin on a
여러분 큰
6.36
박수
countback.
부탁드리겠습니다.
지금 동점이 기록되었기 때문에 예선 성적을 바탕으로 순위를 결정. 이전 라운드의 성적을 바탕으로 순위를 결정하였습니다.
네, 다음 경기가 계속 진행되고
Okay, the
있습니다.
world champion from Paris. He's in Zhong from China versus Daniel Boldarev of the Ukraine.
우크라이나 선수와 중국 선수.
On the left-hand side, we have number 35, Zhong Qixin from China. On the right-hand side, we have number 33, Daniel
Question earlier in the
Boldarev
chat
from
was how many
Ukraine.
moves are in this speed climbing. I've counted 10 moves to the top,
On your mark.
but I'm going to try and count again with the world champion. That question came into the live chat. How many moves? How many thrusts of the arm get them to the top?
Ready.
Watch. Full start from the current world champion. Yellow card above his name.
On your mark. Ready.
6.26 seconds, a slip from Ling Xinjiang.
다음 라운드에
So
진출하게
close to the end there. 6.26 seconds from the Ukraine. Look how pleased he is with that. He's asking for support. That was fantastic. That's one thing the fastest we've seen today.
The winner is Daniel Boldarev from Ukraine.
It's the fastest we've seen this half of the finals anyway, since the quarterfinals, and since the qualification stage.
네,
Okay,
남자 8강전 마지막 전입니다.
last quarterfinal. Yaroslav Gontarak on the left, Leonardo Gontero on the right.
On your left-hand side, we have Yaroslav Kontarik from Ukraine. On the right-hand side, we have Leonardo Gontero from Italy.
On your mark.
It's the last quarterfinal on the men's.
Ready.
Full start on the left-hand side. And that's another yellow card we see on the screen. This time on the left for the Ukraine athlete, Yaroslav Gontarak.
On your mark.
On your marks, they're back dressing the start.
Ready.
6.47 seconds.
우크라이나 선수 6초 47로 다음 라운드에 진출하게 됩니다.
The winner is Yaroslav Kutari from Ukraine.
Yaroslav Kutarik on the Ukraine takes that, and he fills the last place.
이어서 여자
In the
4강전을
semi-finals.
진행하도록 하겠습니다.
And now we have a look. We're going to the women into the semi-finals.
여자
I
4강전
believe it's Monika Prokopyuk on the left from Poland.
폴란드 선수와 러시아 선수가 경쟁을 하게 되었습니다.
There we go, Monika
On your
Prokopyuk
left side, Monika Prokopyuk
versus
from
Maria
Poland.
Krasavina on the right-hand side.
On your right side, Maria Krasavina from Russia.
And your mark. Ready?
러시아 선수 8초 82로 8초 82로 결승전에 진출하게 되었습니다.
A win for Maria Krasavina of 8.82 seconds on the right-hand side there. 8.82 seconds beats
The winner is Maria
2
Krasavina
seconds.
from Russia.
fast time there. Haven't seen many beating 9 seconds today here on the women's. Half a second faster than that, and she'd have had the record.
여자부
Here we have a battle that started off earlier today.
오를 선수를
The world
가기
champion
위해서
from Paris,
러시아 선수와
the
프랑스
former
선수가
world record holder,
경쟁을 하게
Yulia
되었습니다.
Levashkina, versus the new record holder, Esther Bruckner. And this is just a semi-final.
On your left side, Yulia Leskovina from Russia. On your right side, Esther Brickner from France.
And your mark. Ready?
Both away cleanly. Both had a stumble at the bottom. No start. Levashkina takes an early lead. Esther's come back. It's going to the buzzer. Levashkina takes it. 9.04 seconds. Esther Bruckner 9.14, and that is her chance of winning two trophies, 2 medals in a row, gone.
The winner
But she
is
still holds the
Yulia
record holder.
Levashkina from Russia.
9.04 seconds. So now we go back over to the men's, and it's going to be a Russian versus Ukraine final. Because it's Russia versus Russia and Ukraine versus Ukraine in these two semi-finals.
현재 여자 4강전 경기 마쳤고요. 결승에는 러시아의 마리아 크라사비나 선수, 그리고 또 러시아의 율리아 레브스키나 선수가 진출합니다. 결승에서 여자 2명의 선수가 겨루게 됩니다.
네, 이제 남자 4강 남자 4강 결승전에 진출한 선수를 가리기 위해서 4명의 선수가 경쟁하게 됩니다.
Andrei Shevchenko on the left-hand side.
러시아
Stanislav
선수와
Kokorin on the right.
대결을 펼치게 되는데요.
On the left-hand side, we have Arseny Shevchenko from Russia. On the right-hand side, we have Stanislav Kokorin from Russia.
And your mark.
So first of the semi-finals.
Ready.
Full start from, looks like from both actually. Both got the full start there. So both of them get yellow cards, I believe. So there you go, 2 yellow cards, 1 each.
And your mark. Ready.
Both the way clearly this time on the second route. And it's fast on the left. Shevchenko takes that 6.65.
결승전에 진출하게 되었습니다.
The winner is Arseny Shevchenko from Russia.
Shevchenko goes through. Okay, battle of the Ukraines.
네, 이번에
Daniel Boldarov.
우크라이나 선수가 대결을 펼쳐서 승자가 러시아 선수와
Thought he was on the left.
우승자를 가리게
Yaroslav Gontarak on the right.
On the left-hand side, we have Danilo Boldarov from Ukraine. On the right-hand side, we have Yaroslav Kontari from Ukraine.
And your mark. Ready.
Both away cleanly. And it's left. Boldarov takes it 6.08 seconds.
결승전에 진출하게 되었습니다.
6.08
이제 러시아
seconds.
선수와 우크라이나
He
선수가
is fast
남자
today.
파이널
Daniel Boldarov
우승자를 겨루게 되었습니다.
continues this form.
The
They'll be
winner
looking at
is
a gold medal round, isn't
Danilo
it?
Boldarov from
Still wait to see.
Ukraine.
Let's jump back to the women's qualifications.
하늘에도 리치의
Or the women's
차이가
finals now, so
났지만
it's the semi-finals first. I've just been told there's going to be a 5-minute delay before the small finals and finals.
not
sure if there's an appeal.
잠시 5분 동안 휴식 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다.
We'll have 5 minutes before one and
We're just
final.
waiting,
We'll
just
have
waiting
final
5 minutes for the finals.
Before we have semi-final.
So let's just have a look at how
And final.
the women's,
Small final. Excuse
the story of how they got to the table.
Now you're
This is what it looks like.
2012 IFSC Mokpo Sports Climbing World Cup. 네, 이제 마지막 속도
This is the
결승전만이
route
남아
to
있습니다,
victory.
여러분. 3, 4위전 그리고 1, 2위전이 남아 있습니다.
Now
바로
ignore the
5분
last
후에
16 on that column.
잠시만 기다려
Some of the
주십시오.
athletes were not able to take up part in the last 16 due to the pull-out of many athletes. Well, 4 of the athletes pulled out from the last 16, from the qualifications mid-round, which meant there was no last 16 drawn, it was just the last 8 go through to the finals this evening. So jump over to have a look at the men's. And this is what we are lining up with for the men's finals. And there you can see the routes, how they got to where they are. So there's going to be a Russian small final, Russian-Ukraine small final, and a Russian final, Russian-Ukraine final. So just while you're waiting, all online watching our webcast, jump over to the Facebook of IFSC and follow their links. We're trying to push to get the sport climbing into the Olympics. Then my medal, where's medal up there? And a bit of Gangnam style going on here while we're live in Korea. So yeah, jump over to the Facebook page of IFSC Sport Climbing. If you haven't already done it and like it, there's a link on there to the Sport Media website where we're up against all the other sports that are on the shortlist for the 2020, and they're just doing a little vote to see which sport that viewers are on their side are thinking should get into the Olympics. Let's back here, get behind it, click on that vote, Sport Climbing. So, the rest of this competition, how's it like? We're back live tomorrow morning at 10 AM in Korea for the semi-finals of the lead. "26 women, 26 men will be battling out for places in the final, where 8 will go through for each category, men and women. And then tomorrow evening here in Korea, there'll be morning in Central Europe for the finals of the lead. And that'll be our second Asia World Cup in a week completed, with one more to go in Japan next week. But now we are approaching the women's small final. This is for third place.
카메라맨 두 분 빨리 와주십시오. 이 앞으로 와주십시오. 카메라맨.
So our cameraman just went to have a breather there, but they're back, and we're back for the small finals for third and fourth place.
On your left side, Monika Prokopiuk from Poland.
Monika Prokopiuk from Poland on the left-hand side. Esther
On your right
Bruckner
side,
on the
Esther
right-hand side.
Bruckner from France.
The French world record holder looking
And
for
your
bronze
mark.
medal. Took gold last week.
Ready?
Times. And Esther's just entered in this, I think. 9.35 seconds. And Esther Bruckner
from
takes the
France.
bronze medal for France. Another medal for her. Second Asia Tour medal here on the IFSC calendar.
결승전 벌이겠습니다. 러시아 선수와 러시아 선수의 대결. 이 중 한 명만이 여자 스피드 결승전 우승자가 됩니다.
On your left side, Maria Krasavina from Russia.
Maria Krasavina
On your
from
right
Russia
side,
on the left-hand
Yulia
side.
Levoskina from
Yulia
Russia.
Levoskina on the right-hand side.
And your
Battle
mark.
for Russia for gold or silver. Here we go.
Ready.
Sloppy start for both Russians. It's not going to come down to the last 10 metres. And it's Leveskina, 8.34 seconds. There was hardly anything in that. 9.4 versus 9.34. After a sloppy start from both climbers, the last 12 metres seemed to get faster.
The winner is
Here's all down to a good start on this sport.
Russia.
There she goes. Gold medal for Leveskina, her second. Medal of this Asia Tour. So now the men's third and fourth playoff. Russia versus Ukraine. These next two races will be the same countries battling out.
러시아와 우크라이나의
Small final. On your left-hand side, we have Stanislav Kokorin from Russia.
Stanislav Kokorin on the left from
On your
Russia.
right-hand side, we have Yaroslav Kontarik from Ukraine.
Yaroslav Kontarik from the Ukraine on the right-hand side.
And your mark. And your mark. Ready.
Yellow card for Yaroslav Kokorin on the right.
And your mark.
Here we go then. Third time lucky to get this race. This is for the bronze medal.
Ready.
6.2 seconds. Kokorin had a slip on the second from last hold. The third time for that one to get away, and Ukraine take the first battle of these last two races here in the speed finals, live from Mokpo, Korea.
The winner is Yaroslav Kontarik from Ukraine. Bronze medal.
Now, the last race. Last race in this city.
2위전입니다. 1위전.
네, 드디어 남자 스피드 파이널 러시아와 우크라이나 선수.
No, we just had in Mokpo only just over a week ago. We had extremely fast race with the Grand Prix just a few miles down the road.
되겠습니다.
Now we have the fastest men
러시아 선수,
climbing
우크라이나 선수.
in the world for the gold medal. Fastest men on four wheels last week
On
here
the
in
left-hand
Mokpo.
side,
Now the
we
fastest
have
men
Arsen
in the
Shevchenko
world
from Russia.
climbing vertically.
On the right-hand side, we have Danilo
15
Bozhnev from
meters.
Ukraine.
And your mark.
Shevchenko on the left, Boldorf on the right.
Ready.
Both away cleanly in this final. Boldorf looks like he's got it. 6.11 seconds. And he takes the gold medal. Ukraine victorious here in Mokpo. Gold medal goes to Boldarov.
The winner is Danilo Boldarov from Ukraine.
There you have our gold medalist. And that concludes our coverage here for the finals.
모든 스피드 대회에 나와주신 모든 선수들에게 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.
That concludes our coverage here today. We'll be back with you live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for the lead semi-finals, and then tomorrow afternoon in Korea it'll be early morning in Central Europe for the lead finals. Keep up to date with all the updates on the Facebook pages of IFSC. IFSC's Facebook page, Sport Climbing, and 247.tv for all up-to-date Twitters and updates. Thank you for watching, and good night from Mokpo, Korea.
내일 스케줄 알려드리겠습니다. 남자와 여자 난이도 준결승. 난이도 준결승이 10시부터 시작됩니다. 10시에 시작되고요. 결승전은 4시에 시작이 됩니다. 여러분 내일 오전 10시 전에는 오셔서 좋은 자리를 미리 확보하신 다음에 응원 부탁드리겠습니다.
Today, Top 30 is the only company in the world able to design, produce, set up and manage a top-level competition. Everything within the same company, everything with the trustworthiness and professionalism that an official competition requires.